This meeting is being recorded.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this International Coaching Week Coaching Supervision Celebration. And I'm your host, Anushli, and we are going to have this celebration from 16th of May to 22nd of May. Now, what is exciting about this coaching supervision celebration is that we have some wonderful coaching supervisors who are trained, certified, and credentialed, who are going to hold spaces for fellow coaches and community to explore how supervision can be useful to your journey so that you can show up as the best coach, the best version of yourself when you're working with your clients, and you don't have to struggle with these challenges that you have when you are having interactions with your client. And this is not just about what's happening between you and your client, but it's also about what's happening within you. And the latest topic of the town is team coaching. Now, what's new about team coaching? ICF is saying every team coach should have a supervisor for their credential process. And in fact, EMCs is also recommending to have a supervisor if you're a team coach. And today we have one of the speakers, that is Larissa, who's going to take us through a few insights to share a few words about why it might be an important session for you to attend if you are an aspiring team coach, or if you are already a team coach, whether you're a new team coach or an experienced team coach, still you need team coach supervisor. And Larissa, how are you doing? Welcome to this space.
Thank you, Anushli. I love the passion and the energy that you're bringing. It's awesome.
Thank you. Grateful. Larissa, say a few words about yourself. I know Larissa very well. We have been knowing each other since 2017. But I think audience might, and there some of you might be knowing her already, but maybe for the people who don't know about you yet, say a few words about you, Larissa.
Sure. Thanks, Anushli. It's amazing when you said 2017. I'm like, yeah, wow, it's been a long time. So yeah, I think we actually met in the context of team coaching with Ethical Coach, working with coaches in Ethiopia.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was a great, thank you for, I'm going down memory lane now as you bring that to your So a little bit about me. My name's Larissa Thurlow. I live in Canada, but I feel, I'm talking with you in Sri Lanka, and we're always talking with people around the world. So I feel like more connected globally than to the geographic place I'm in. I think as soon as I finished my coach training, actually, about 10 years ago, I was longing for something more. I think that's a common theme I have in my professional development. And I love coaching, and I always worked with leaders and executives and various different people. And I kept feeling like there's got to be a way to be more impactful, to really work with more than just that one person. So I started looking at team coaching a long time ago, and I was actually living overseas in Qatar at the time. And there wasn't a lot going on as far as team coaching. I had to really dig. But now, of course, like you said, ICF has put out competencies. There's lots of training springing up everywhere. And so it's a really exciting time, I think, for coaching. And then also, the longing, I think, is what took me to supervision, just wanting more for myself as well. So I really love, team coaching, very complex, space to be in. And then the supervision and those two worlds coming together is just pretty magical.
I feel like a marriage happening here when you did this.
Yeah.
Say more about what can this participant expect in this marriage, that in the space that you're going to hold for them with Traci.
Sure. Yeah. And thank you for pointing to, I'm going to be doing the presentation with my partner, Traci Manalani. She is fortunate enough to be traveling all throughout Europe right now. So I'm a little bit jealous. But
Thanks for being
she'll be
honest.
absolutely. I'm always jealous of people when people get to, explore different worlds. And I think that's really, that's kind of what supervision is all about, is exploring not only our client world and their organizational world, but also really when we talk about supervision, that internal world. So Traci and I will, we've done some research. We've reached out to the ICF communities. We've also reached out to Global Team Coaching, GTCI, Global Team Coaching Institute. Yes, I'd make sure I got that right. To people that are team coaches, and asking them kind of what are some of their challenges, and if they're engaging in supervision, and what they see as the benefit. So we'll be sharing some of that research. We'll also
Wonderful.
probably share, we have done some demos of what a team coaching session might look like. And it's always interesting at the end, everyone kind of checks out and they're so grateful about, what the supervision, and especially in a group, that seems to be a really magical spot. So we'll also maybe share some of the participants' words about, why team coaching supervision has been helpful for them, or what they appreciate about it. I think it's important, like you mentioned, about ICF and EMCC recommending or requiring the supervision. But I think we know that it's always, kind of more impactful or powerful if people come to it because they want to, because they're longing or they're curious. So I think that's what our conversation will focus on more, is as a team coach, why does it matter for you? Because you really see the value in it.
Yeah.
And what, I know you've been part of some of the team coaching supervision. What would you say, Anushli? What would you want to see in the presentation or say about it?
Yeah. So let me say, Larissa, one thing that I have learned by being a coach and also being a supervisor is we always think that we know who we are, but what we know about ourselves is very little, but we don't know about ourselves is so much. We think we have 2 dimensions, 3 dimensions, but I think we all have million dimensions, and we bring those million dimensions when we come together with different people in different collaborative spaces. Especially as a team coach and a team coach supervisor, I can tell you that when I sat with you as a supervisee, as a team coach in your supervision session, what the aha moments that I walked away with, and when I hold spaces for my supervisors as a team coach supervisor, the aha moments that I walk away with, and I always keep wonder, when will this learning finish?
When do we check the box, right?
And then I may have made peace with it, saying, hey, you know what? This is going to be an evolving journey. You decide, do you want to evolve or not? And I have chosen to evolve in my journey. And I also looking forward the rest of the coaches also to start looking at the journey a little differently than looking at it in a linear way, than looking at it only for credential purpose. You know what? To get this credential, I'm going for supervision. To get this, no. For me, I have embodied supervision. Now I cannot live without supervision. I need supervision for myself. So that's where I am in my journey. And I know how much impact it's creating to me, even though I am a supervisor to my clients. So there's no words about it, like how the impact it can create. And I'm really grateful to the perspective that you and Traci bring to the space. And I'm sure there's when a supervisor joins with another supervisor and holds a space, there's then again a different dimension that takes place, a different dance that happens in that space. What I might experience just sitting with Larissa versus what I might experience while Larissa is sitting with Traci is can not is it will be different. It will be different.
For sure.
That's why I'm
Yep.
saying. And also another point is, see, if we have 4 supervision sessions with you, if somebody is having, in each session, a different dance happens, not the same dance happens, even though it's the same supervisor, even though it's the same coach. And that's the beauty of it, that supervision, I feel.
There's different music that the super, that the group brings. And sometimes we think we're going to be playing, we have our instrument and we're ready to play this, and the song changes. So I think sometimes that can be kind of scary, stepping into the unknown. But like you said, I think through supervision, through practicing, through having that place to just safely unpack, think, slow down, it becomes, I don't know, a place of awe, a place of mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for everyone, like you said,
Everybody.
not just the supervisee. I mean, we're equals, we're peers, we're colleagues, and we learn together. So I feel so fortunate and honored to be able to be in the space alongside others.
Thank you so much, Larissa. And I'm also really grateful to hold the space together with Larissa and Traci during this coaching supervision celebration festival or celebration. You can call it any way you like. Again, different dimensions. You can look at it in a different dimension. I can see it in a different dimension, and I'm okay about it as long as it can help you to evolve in your journey, and it can help us to evolve in our journeys too as we travel along together. I like to finish this recording with this Rumi's quote, I think, if I'm not mistaken. We are actually walking each other home.
Yeah. I think that, I think it might be Ram Dass, but it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter. I absolutely love that quote. It's true, right? And to be able to be on someone's journey, to have somebody journeying beside you, and to not really know, where you're going, and let that unfold. That is magic. So thank you, Anushli, and thank you for all your work to put this together, to create this space.
Thank you so much, Larissa. And audience, whoever is listening out there, come, just unfold the gift. Bring your gift, let it be wrapped, and join this space and slowly unwrap the cover of your gift, and we'll help you to see the magic that's inside that gift, which you're not able to see through this space. Thank you, and I'll see you all in the space. And do not forget to register for this event. Just write down below this video, you will get the link. And also, don't forget about the free coaching supervision sessions that you're getting offered by credentialed and certified and trained coaching supervisors. See you there. Bye-bye.